Good morning. The person just signed in on the phone ending in 1395. What's your name for court?
Alan Johnson.
Yana Johnson. What time is your matter this morning?
Alan, Helen.
What time was your matter this morning?
At 10:30.
Do you have your case number?
Don't know the case number.
Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, I'm trying to connect to the visual courtroom I'm supposed to be in.
I'm already on the phone talking with her. You interrupted us.
Oh, forgive me.
Oh.
Madam Court Reporter, Ms. Johnson, I believe you are in the wrong courtroom. You should be in Judge Sean Jacquet's courtroom. If your case is scheduled for 10:30, Midpoint Real Estates versus Helen Johnson.
Yes.
Thank you, counsel.
What court?
Judge Jacquet, you can call 965-25.
How do I? Wait a minute, what's the number, baby?
It's 313.
Yes.
965.
965.
2565.
256. 256. And this the number to the judge that I'm supposed to be in?
Yes, Judge Sean Jacquet. This is Judge Adam Sabree's courtroom. So you're in the wrong courtroom. So you can log out of here and dial the number I just given you.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Hello?
Good morning, sir. How can I help you?
Yes, my name is Keith Shelton, and I'm supposed to be in the courtroom today, and I was trying to do it on Zoom, but for some reason it's not letting me in.
Okay, no problem. What's your last name again, sir? What time was your matter this morning?
It was supposed to be at 9:30. My last name is Shelton, Shelton.
If I don't have anyone on the docket today by that name, it's about possibility.
I have a lawyer representing me on Scotland, Cantlin.
Yep,
Madam Clerk?
Hello?
Yeah, hi, this is Attorney Gerard Scanlon. It's Keith Shelton, Shelton.
He said it's for 9:30. We only have one person for 9:30 on the docket today.
Judge Jacquet's courtroom again.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Halbauer. You all should let the court reporter finish her sentence sometimes, and then it'll be a little easier to determine what's going on.
Thank you, Judge. Okay, sir.
What? Go ahead.
No, I was going to give him the number to Judge Jacquet courtroom.
Okay.
So, sir, you're in the wrong courtroom. You have to connect to, you got pen and paper?
Yes, I do.
Okay, it's 360
360
538
938
0000.
0000.
And that's 53.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much, Madam Clerk.
You're welcome. The person just signed in under iPhone. Unmute your device, sir. Good morning. Good morning. What's your name for court, sir? I can't hear you. Repeat your name again. I can't hear you, sir.
You hear me?
What's your name for court?
That again?
What is your name for court, sir?
Ivan Brazier,
What time is your meeting?
10 o'clock.
Okay, Mr. Brayton. We're in the right courtroom.
So I'm not?
You are. The court will be with you shortly.
All right, all right.
You can mute your device.
Looks like something that fell off my dick during the war.
Yasmin Turner, good morning.
Yes.
Just wanted, what time is your case scheduled?
Actually, yes, I am on Zoom. I just thought this was the phone number to listen in. I see that now. I see the 929 number. Thank you.
Do you have a case number? You have court today, Ms. Turner? All right. Ms. Turner, Ms. Turner. Okay. I'm zero.
I don't see. Good morning. Person signed in under phone ending in 9148. What's your name for court? 9148.
Yasmin Turner.
Okay, so you're on two devices. What time is your matter this morning, Ms. Turner?
I have it as 9:30, but I'm not sure if it's been changed.
Do you? I don't see you on the docket. I believe you're in the wrong courtroom this morning, but what's your case number?
As a matter of fact, would it have changed or anything like that? It'd still be the same, correct?
Yep, it'll be the same.
I actually can't really see it on this paperwork.
Excuse me, Madam Court Reporter.
I can't really see the
Okay.
the
Yes,
case number. It's ending in 9098.
9098. Nope.
Excuse me, Madam Court Reporter. I believe she should also be in Judge Jacquet's courtroom.
Yep, because I don't see her on our docket. I was looking for a case number. Ms. Turner.
Yes,
Right now, Ms. Zoom number, you in the wrong courtroom. You're gonna go to Judge Sean Jacquet's courtroom. You have pen and paper?
Yes, ma'am.
There's 360 538.
I'm sorry, 538.
Yes, 538-0000.
Okay, thank you.
I also see a person signed in under phone ending in 3409. What's your name for court? Three 3409.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. What's your name for court?
Hi, I'm sorry. I'm Latricia Williams.
What time was your matter, Ms. Williams?
What time is I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
What time was your matter this morning with Judge Adam Sabree?
10 a.m.
And I'm sorry, what's the last 3 digits of your case number?
I don't have them in front of me.
Okay, and what was your name again? I'm sorry.
Latricia Williams.
Yep. Oh, yes, you're in the right courtroom. The court will be with you shortly. You can use the device.
Yep.
Excuse me, I could hardly hear you.
I'm talking to Ms. Williams.
Oh, okay, forgive me.
This is where they told me to come.
Yes, Latricia Williams. You're in the right courtroom, so you can mute your device. The court will be with you.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Hello?
1 second, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, good morning, sir. What's your name for court?
My name is Keith Shelton. My lawyer is Scantlin.
Keith Shelton. And what time was
Yeah, I
your
had just called in.
what time was your matter this morning?
Well, my lawyer told me 9:30.
Yep, I don't see you on the docket for Judge Adam Sabree, so I'm gonna give you another number for Judge Sean Jacquet. You have a pen and paper?
Well, yes, excuse me. You gave me a number 360-938-0000, but that number was invalid.
No,
And,
no, that's not the number I gave you. It's 360-538. 5, not 9.
Okay.
538 and then 4 zeros.
Okay. But when I did the courtroom that it was supposed to be in, room 436, the video came up, but I couldn't get the audio. That's what I was trying to get, was the audio.
Sir, dial the number that I just gave you to Judge Sean Jacquet. Leave this Zoom meeting and go to that Zoom number that I just gave you. Thank you.
All right.
Have a good
You're
day.
welcome. Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
Good morning, Jesse Baker. You are in the right courtroom. The court will be with you shortly.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And you can mute your device until you hear your matter call.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good morning. The person signed in under 3409. What's your name for court?
I had just signed in, Latricia Williams. My call got disconnected.
So you calling in on the phone. So if you're calling in on the phone, you have to go to What was your name? Lakeisha Williams?
Latricia Williams.
Okay, yeah.
That's my case, Mr. Phillips.
Okay, yep, I have him. I have her. Thank you, Mr. Phillips.
I'm good. How are you? Hey, Chris.
You can mute your device. Ms.
Okay.
Williams. Recorder be with you shortly.
Good morning, Mr. Bajani.
Good morning, Judge. Your Honor, I have a few matters. However,
I'm good. Thank you.
I'm not ready on.
Yeah, I will. You too. Yeah. Oh, shit.
Excuse me.
That wasn't me, Miss.
I know-
Oh
I
my
know-
God, what's wrong with this phone?
The person signed in under iPhone. What's your name for court? Unmute your device, ma'am.
We'll deal with her. These two.
So, Judge, as I was saying, I'm not ready to go on the record. I need to speak first with Mr. Halbauer and then with Mr. Phillips.
Okay. All right.
So either or, you can please be in a breakout room. I got it. Thank you.
How about our student technology?
Oh,
Can you read this document?
Hey, excuse me, I have a question.
Yes, good morning.
Hey, good morning. My phone had went out, but I had just came back in. I want to know was I still signed in.
Yeah, you're here in court. What's your name? What's your case number?
Okay. Okay, I'll see you later. You're welcome.
You Mr. Brazier?
Yes, sir.
All right, I have you checked in. We'll punch your name in again.
All right. Cause it keep leaving and coming back. I don't know why.
If you're driving, you're gonna lose your signal. And you're scheduled for 10. So we'll plug you in. You can cut your camera off. I don't mind you driving, but once we call your case, or if you're in the breakout room, then we just need you to stop driving. So I'm not gonna hold you hostage until we case, but that's probably why you keep.
All right, all right, all right.
Thank you.
Mr. Brazier, I just sent you an invite to a breakout room. Could you join, please?
Oops. I had just pressed the X because I didn't know that was it. Let me see. Okay.
Good morning. The person just signed in on the phone ended in 1395. What's your name for court?
Helen Johnson.
Ms. Johnson, what happened when you went to Judge Jacquet's courtroom?
When this morning.
Yes, I gave you a number to dial in to. You're not in this courtroom. This is Judge Adam Sabree. Do you have your case number?
Well, babe, I'm so sorry. I dialed the wrong number. I am so sorry. She gave me the number too.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, no problem.
Mm.
morning, Mr. Reeves. We have you checked in. Do you have legal counsel, Mr. Reeves?
I do.
Say you do? Yes. Uh-oh. Cut your video off, Mr. Reeves. And then try talking now. Let's see if I can hear you a little better, but you're still patchy.
Okay, should I close out and come back?
No, you should stay wherever you're standing right now. It's clear. So it may have fixed the issue. Just try not to walk around when you're on the record because that's usually what causes. You know your good spot wherever you are, signal wise. Try to be in that area. You have some time anyway. But I'm just letting you know the court has checked you in.
Thank you.
You are welcome. You are welcome.
Your Honor, do you mind? This is Eli Bajani. Do you mind if I just sign out real quick and log back in like 5 minutes? Because I need to restart my computer. I'm having issues.
Okay. Yeah.
I need to speak to Mr. Phillips as well, so I'm gonna have to call him. So I'll be back shortly. Thank you, Judge.
Attorney Halbauer.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Bajani had to log out and log back in. I think he had to reset his computer.
He said it was messing up.
Yeah, so he'll be back. I think he still has to talk to Attorney Phillips.
Sounds good. When he's back, we're ready for our case to be called. But I'll wait for him to get back.
Right, and that's Lakeisha Bryant, right?
Correct, Your Honor. Case ending 656.
Then we have a rush at 10 o'clock. Everything happens at 10 o'clock. All right, so who's here? What we're doing Cox's cases. That's my assumption.
Your Honor, can I ask if there's an attorney covering for Aaron Cox that's in the courtroom?
I think it's Joe Horka.
No, he's not. I did check that. He's not today,
Okay.
but I don't see the name he gave me in the courtroom. Okay. I have 5 of your 10 o'clocks. He's the only one I haven't talked to.
Good morning, Attorney Spaniolo. Attorney Woodrow. Jesse Baker's here. cover Cox. Is Jaleel Wilson here? It's pretty obvious who's here. Let's see. They said this time every year. Same. That's same issues. Oh. 75. Here, outside. Stop. Oh. He said so, yeah. It's always like this. It's what. Yes, we got to deal with. Oh, shoot. Take that trip outside. Right. Attorney Hill.
Yes, I'm here.
Good morning. Okay,
Good morning.
I was can you toss your P number in your name line for the court reporter?
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for putting your case number though, because that's how I figured it out. Share. Let's see. iPhone. Okay, I know who you are. You're Mr. Brazier.
The thing had just broke me off the break room with her.
No worries. I mean, he may have just sent you back into the session.
I'm just waiting to meet with Ms. Hall on that one, if I can reach her.
He's waiting, Mr. Brazier, he's just waiting to meet with the other attorney. Your attorney, you all have talked, and then he's gonna talk to the other attorney, and then we can call your case. So it's the purpose of getting the attorneys here, having you here, and everyone being ready. So it's a few moving factors. You're in queue. I have you here, just speak. Hello, Attorney Werner.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. Whose cases are you covering today?
I have just one case today. It's case number 23343843 LT.
(3843), you said?
Correct. There was a dismissal filed, but we saw that the case was still, like the dismissal wasn't actually acknowledged just yet.
Okay, and that's it is a dismissal?
It is, yes.
All right, I'll call it right now. And was Hugh Woodrow the filer on this one?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm stepping in for Attorney Woodrow.
Not a problem. Calling case number 2334-3843, Renaissance City Club Apartments versus Christopher Carter and occupants on Brush Street. May I have appearances?
Jessica Warner, P 84628 with Trowbridge Law Firm, representing the plaintiff.
Thank you, Ms. Warner. Are you motioning to dismiss this matter?
Yes, Your Honor. The dismissal has been filed, just hasn't been it's been submitted.
Somewhere
Yes.
in the
It's been sent through to the court, just we see that it hasn't yet been signed and filed.
okay, and we're getting faster. We're getting faster in 436, and we were able to get some more hands on deck to process some of this overload. So all right, dismissal without prejudice is granted. Thank you for appearing and letting us know.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Have a great day. You too. All right, Mr. Wallace, counselor, good morning.
Morning, Your Honor.
How's it going?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you today?
Doing well. I'm excited about 70 degrees, even though they come with a consequence, but.
I hear you. Just keep your head low.
Exactly. Yeah, stay away from the trees. You know, keep distance. If you can help it.
Yep.
Are we ready on Bianca Williams? I know you just popped in, so if you need time.
Your Honor, we are scheduled for 10 o'clock. I don't see Miss Williams in the participants, so I don't know if the court wants to give her a few minutes. I'm fine to wait a few minutes to see if she does appear.
Okay, and usually for the morning docket, I've been sticking to an hour before I call defaults, just due to the confusion we've had in the past few weeks. So in the event she doesn't appear, I can call the default at 11.
Not a problem. I'll just hang around in the audience and listen in a little bit. I got things to do, so thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Bajani.
Yes, Your Honor.
I see you're back. How are you?
I'm back. I guess Bill and I can put something on the record, then I would have to speak to Mr. Phillips.
Okay. Calling case number 2239-6656. This is Mutual Property Management versus Lakeisha Bryant and occupants on Greenfield. May I have appearances?
Yes, good morning, Judge. Eli Bajani, P 74626 for the plaintiff.
William Hubbard, P 79527 for the defendant, Ms. Bryant, who's present in the courtroom.
Thank you, Ms. Bryant. Can you state your name for the record?
Lakeisha Bryant.
Thank you, Ms. Bryant, for your presence. All right, and were parties able to work out a resolution?
Yeah, the parties are still in Ms. Bryant, the parties are still in negotiations. A proposal has been sent to Mr. Bajani, was just sent to him on Monday. I believe he would like to review it with his client to see whether or not they accept it or propose a counter offer. We're asking for the court to adjourn this case to April 19th, 2 weeks out, to see whether or not if we can just submit a conditional dismissal to the court.
Okay. The court finds good cause to adjourn this matter to April 19th so that parties can get some final approval on proposals.
And Your Honor, this should be treated as a control date, because I'm sure that we can work something out. I just don't want to have to attend the next hearing. So I don't want to charge my clients more than I should.
Understood. All right, so I have it. I noted that this would be a control date. Resolution is pending. And we can come back You all prefer to come back at 9 or 10?
Whatever works best for the court, Your Honor.
Likewise, Judge.
We'll do 10 o'clock.
Sure, Your Honor.
You may see 10 on 1 on your notice.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Bryant, you're free to go. I'll be in contact with you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ely.
Thanks, Bill.
Oh. Did you have a chance to speak to Mr. Cook? Okay. I see you working. Mr. Giancarlo.
Hi, good morning.
Morning. Did I pronounce your name properly?
Giancarlo? You got it right.
All right. What's your case number?
Paul Spaniola might be able to help me out with that.
Okay, you're with Spaniola. All right. Spaniolo. Are you the landlord?
Right, I work for Debt Rentals.
Okay. All right. I'll just throw that in your.
Wait, is this the right one? Is it Jefferson Pregnant? 436, yeah, room 436. 436.
Ms. Kinsey, all right. Ms. Kinsey, are you trying to ensure you're in the right place?
Oh, yes.
Oh, they can hear us.
All right. What's your case number?
We need Judge Adam Sabree.
Judge Adam Sabree.
Sounds like me.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
I see 868. So you're the last case on the docket. That doesn't mean we're going last, but somebody has to be last on the docket. Yours is last, but we're all scheduled for 10 o'clock. So we'll just keep processing them. And if Sandra Coakley is here, who's the plaintiff, she gets here before everyone else, and I'll call your case first. I want you all to have a conversation before we call the case, but in any regardless of the fact, we'll call your case shortly. So sit tight and place your device on. I'll place your device on mute.
Good morning. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Okay. All right. Ms. Kinsey, do you have an attorney? I know UCAC is representing a number of people today. Want to know if you had legal counsel.
Your Honor, this is Matt Craig with Michigan Legal Services. I previously spoke to Mr. Liddell Kinsey on this case, and I will be representing him on this case.
Okay, so Ms. Coakley is here.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Mr. Krager is here as well. He may invite you to a breakout room where you all can discuss the matter because he is representing Liddell Kinsey. And then I'll call it in.
Your Honor, if I may, this is Matt Craig with Michigan Legal Services. While I was speaking with the Kinseys, they did indicate that they had paid the rent in full through February before this case was actually filed. They are asking if this case be dismissed. I also have in my possession for my client a notice to quit, asking for possession of the property that was given to my clients in March of this year as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Your Honor, if I may speak, Liddell Kinsey have not paid the rent of February, nor can he. Yeah.
In the breakout room. I don't mean to cut you off, Ms. Coakley, but Mr. Krager and Ms. Coakley, please go in the breakout room. Discuss this. If you all can come up with a resolution or a synopsis instead of me doing this without calling the case and then calling the case and doing it again, and still suggesting that you talk and just kind of do it on the front end, and then we can call it immediately once you're ready. I just want you all to talk outside the presence of you two. I appreciate it. Thank you, Mr. Kramer.
Okay, yes, thank you.
And Ms. Coakley, thank you. All right, Mr. Bajani.
Yes, Your Honor, we're not ready yet. Just give
Okay.
30 minutes.
Your Honor,
SL, good morning.
good morning. Was case number 223-95553 called?
239553.
5553.
555. I don't see my docket. Let's see if you're on someone else's docket.
Okay. Who is this? Beeping in.
What time are you scheduled?
Let's see. 8:30.
I don't have any 8:30 cases.
Okie doke.
I mean, we're still fine where you're supposed to go. What's your case?
223-95553.
She and Judge Brew.
Huh?
What's that case number? She said 223-95553.
Yes, Your Honor.
Default judgment was entered on March 28th. This is scheduled for pre-trial scheduled for 4/5. Then the default was entered on the 28th for some reason. I see you scheduled for 9:01, right?
Yes.
That's an error. Stick around, we'll figure out what's going on.
Thank you.
It looks like a resolution.
Yes.
Hearing. Did you file a motion?
I don't believe that they did.
All right. Stick around. You may have to stick around to the end of the until the end of the docket, but let's figure it out. Unless you're
okay. Okay. I did come up with an agreement with them, but if you want me to speak with someone about that, more than willing.
Okay. All right. Just sit tight for me, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good morning, Ms. Adams.
Good morning, Your Honor.
I see you have.
They just have my certification, so they send me a thing to do the Zoom. But I talk.
I see Emmanuel Reed is here, I believe. Were you able to?
Here.
Yes, he's also represented by Mr. Christensen, and we've been emailing this morning, and I believe a conditional dismissal will be sent to you. I'm just waiting for my client's approval.
Okay, all right. Let me know, and you all want to put a digital hand up when you're ready. I will definitely see it and just call it. So.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you for the update. Attorney Phillips.
Ready with a 9:30, Your Honor.
With the one and only 9:30. Calling case number 2239-6657. This is Mutual Property Management versus Jabrina Bowers and all.
Good morning, Judge Ely Bajani, P74626 on behalf of the plaintiff.
Morning, Your Honor. Ted Phillips, P35900 on behalf of the defendant, Ms. Bowers.
Good morning, Judge Jabrina Bowers.
Your Honor, the parties have a proposal before the plaintiff that they're considering, and I think that it will be workable. We do need to get a ledger. However, there was a payment, we believe, recently made by Wayne Metro. So we're asking the court for a control date of early May if the court can accommodate.
Tuesdays and Wednesdays are best. Council?
Monday or Wednesday are best. Right?
Mondays and Wednesdays. Okay. The court, we can May 3rd. May 3rd, May 3rd.
Judge, I have a conflict on that day. I might have a trial. Is there any way we can do the 1st? The 1st of May? Is court even open on that day?
Let's see.
It's a good day, Judge. No cases are scheduled on that day.
On May, was that May, Monday? This is one.
We're closed for May Day. Wow.
May Day.
First.
Sorry, my socialism is showing up.
May Day. We have 2 days. We have 2 cases, so let's put 3. Let's make it 3.
I appreciate that, Your Honor.
I'll see you all back May 1st, 2023 at 9:01 a.m.
Thank you, Judge.
Ms. Bowers, I need to take you in the breakout room, so don't go.
And Judge, this should be deemed a control date as well.
Okay. As I noted that on the file. Okay, I'll see you all back. Hopefully we don't have to see you back, but
I agree. Thank you, Judge.
I don't want. You're welcome. Going order today. All right, Attorney Hall, did you see? I think Jesse Baker and Ivan Brazier are here.
I know Ted Phillips was representing Mr. Brazier.
Okay. And Jesse Baker, are you here?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Good morning. Are you represented by counsel? Good morning.
No, sir, I'm not.
Are you requesting counsel?
No, sir. I was motioning to get the case dismissed because I resolved the issue.
All right, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Attorney Hall. She's the attorney for the plaintiff. Try to hash out the issues with her, and then I'll call you when you all are done talking. Maybe y'all can figure it out. You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Let's see, counselor. I'm gonna put you all in room 11. Attorney Callahan.
Good morning, Judge. How are you?
Doing well. How are you?
Not too bad. I have some 10 o'clocks, I think.
Are you doing taxes cases or through charts?
Who charts?
All right. Yeah, I don't see too many of the defendants checked in, but I do see you have about 5 or 6. You have 5. So is LaShonda Harris here? Is LaShayla Kelly here? Is Jason McCrimmon here?
Yeah, I'm here. Jason McCrimmon is here.
And Judge, that's my dismissal. We submitted dismissal on that one.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to make sure. I just wanted to make sure.
Mr. McCrimmon, taking care of business. I see.
Trying to, sir. Trying to.
All right, calling case number 23343803, Helen O'Dean Butler Apartments versus Jason McCrimmon and all occupants.
Kevin Callahan for plaintiff, Judge P78273.
Thank you. Can you state your name for the record?
Jason McCrimmon.
Thank you, Mr. McCrimmon. Thank you, Mr. Callahan. Mr. Callahan, is this case dismissed?
Yes, Judge. Plaintiff moves to dismiss this matter without prejudice at this time, as Mr. McCrimmon is in good standing at the complex.
All right, great news. Thank you, Mr. McCrimmon. Thank you, Counselor. Good luck. Have a great day.
Thank you. Same, bye.
Is Michelle Johnson here?
That's my case, Your Honor. She was waiting for a response back from Mr. Bouchard or Mr. Callahan.
Okay. Is Kara Laurie here? Kara Lord. And is Shantoya Williamson here?
And that one's also a dismissal, Judge. We submitted the dismissal back on the 23rd of March.
Calling case number 23343806. This is home 365. Shantoya Williamson.
Kevin Callahan for plaintiff, P78273. Plaintiff moves to dismiss this matter without prejudice. A dismissal was faxed to the court the 23rd of March, Judge.
All right, thank you. This case is dismissed without prejudice. So when did you fax it over?
The 23rd of March.
23rd of March, okay. We're getting rid of some of this backlog as fast as possible. We also have a courtroom email. Once I gain access to it, I'm gonna speed things up. That goes for everybody in here. We'll set some parameters, and it's not highly suggested, but I think email is an effective way to communicate and to send documents. So I'll update you all, and when it's rolling, then I'll make sure you all can utilize it to get these documents. So it saves some time on two, but just have to get it going. So.
And I apologize for my laughter. We've been through this before, so it's interesting.
And I've been on both sides.
Yeah.
So I understand that everybody doesn't have a fax machine. It costs $10 to maintain a fax machine, and if we can get rid of the expense, maybe help. So Shantoya Williamson is dismissed. All right. Okay. Does anyone have SL? Did we address? Okay, I think we addressed your concern. You're urban at Palmer Park. I think that's your case. Not on the docket, but
yes, it is my case. I'm sorry.
Okay, no, okay. I just want to make sure. Just keep your hand up so we don't lose track.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Is Nueva Inve here? Is anyone doing Attorney Cox's cases?
Morning, Your Honor. I apologize. Robert Visconti. I was just asked to log in on these cases.
No worries. Good morning. Good morning. It's Andrea Harris. And for all the attorneys, if defendants aren't present, I'm calling defaults an hour after. We only have 10 a.m. cases, so 11 o'clock is the magic number if you're waiting on a default. Let's say leave because defendants may appear, but I'll leave it up to and I see Latricia Williams is here with attorney. She's represented by Attorney
That's my
Phillips.
case, Your Honor. Yeah.
So
I could have a moment with Mr. Visconti. We perhaps can resolve that one.
That would be fine, Your Honor.
okay, I'll toss you all in the breakout room. Room 7 looks free. Invite you all to room 7.
Thank you.
Have a moment with Mr.
One Pleasant Order.
Yes,
Good morning.
good morning,
What is your name? Miss
Melissa Johnson.
Melissa Johnson. Miss Johnson. Are you with Michelle Johnson?
No, sir.
All right. What's your case number? Oh, I see you. I see your case number is 22389094. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Attorney Callahan in here. Attorney Callahan, she is your defendant, but you all are in GK's courtroom. So I need to give you instructions because Judge GK moved from 436 to 538. The attorney that you need to speak to is here, but both of you all will have to do this case in 538 in front of Judge Sean GK. I'm Judge Adam Sabree. So, how did you Zoom in here? Through the internet? I mean, obviously through the internet, but through a Zoom code?
Yes, they sent me the Zoom code.
Okay, and it was 360. You dialed 436-0000, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what's on the paper for Judge LTCRTRM 436.
Okay, so scratch those middle numbers. So we're keeping 360 and we're going 538 0000.
Okay.
And you're still 7 minutes early, and the attorney that will be hearing your case is in here right now, trying to finish up his stuff. So just check in with Judge GK and sit tight. But you're actually not in this courtroom; you're in his courtroom. So
Log out and then go back into that one.
I'll log you out just so you can get to that reset screen and then enter that new Zoom code. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Well, good luck. Good morning, Attorney Wyrock.
Good morning, Judge.
I see you have one matter.
That is correct.
Okay, Kerry Washington. Kerry Washington, present. And call defaults an hour after. So you don't have to leave, but just letting you know in case you have.
All right, I have 10:30s before Judge Jacquet, so I probably will have to leave.
Okay, just make sure you come back.
I will. Thank you.
You're welcome. Attorney Harker, you look ready.
I just have one. I don't know if she's here. I haven't made contact. Is Sheena Lyons present in the Zoom gallery?
Yes, I am.
There you go.
Is that under SL? I couldn't see come up.
Yes, it is.
Urban and Palmer.
Can you hear me? Yes.
I don't know okay, good.
Can he hear me?
I think he can hear you.
Yes, we can.
Okay.
All right, do you need breakout privileges?
Yeah, I'm gonna switch devices really quick, Judge, and then I'll come back in. If you can give it to me, then I'd appreciate it.
Ms. Lyons, he's gonna come back. He'll come back and then put you in, invite you to a breakout.
Okay.
We're not forcing anybody into any rooms. All invites, voluntary stuff. Let's see. Attorney Ziner. Is Natasha Mosley here?
Voluntary for what?
No, I just didn't want to say I'm gonna put you in a breakout room.
Oh, I got it. Thank you. I get it. Sorry.
It's okay. Thanks for getting some clarity on that. Is Natasha Mosley here? Natasha? Attorney Marchese, good morning. And Katrina Bill, I know you're still here, I believe. Is Attorney Doyle here?
Judge, I'm covering for Attorney Dan Doyle, Kevin Callahan.
Okay, all right, thank you. And did you, one of your, let me see. Melissa Johnson checked in. I think she's in JK. She was in the wrong courtroom, but I know she's here. So,
Okay. What was the name, sorry, Judge? Melissa Johnson?
Yeah, she's in 538 though.
Okay, thank you.
Is Destiny Hatcher here? See if I'm missing any hands. And if parties are ready, just pop a hand up on Zoom, digital hand, and I'll call your case. Destiny Hatcher. Andrea Harris here.
Here.
Ms. Harris, was that you?
Yes.
Okay, I see you. I see you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, how you doing?
Doing well.
My name is Liddell. I'll just let you know that I was back
All right,
from the
welcome
break
back.
room.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Cool. And Ms. Harris, Andrea Harris,
Yes,
do you have legal counsel?
I do. Actually, we're emailing the attorney right now.
Okay, I'll sit tight.
Okay, give me 1 second. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Attorney Tom Barish. I'm working with Ms. Harris. Could I be given co-host powers?
Absolutely, Mr. Parashai.
Your Honor, this is Eleanor Carey from UCHC. Could myself and Anna Perry from Michigan Legal Services also be giving co-hosting, please?
Same with Joe Worka, please, Your Honor.
Don't be shy. Mr. Krager.
Yes, Your Honor. This is Matt Craig with the Michigan Legal Services.
I've noticed your hand was up. So
Yes, we do have a resolution on the Coakley v. Kinsey matter. It's at 10 o'clock ending in 868.
Right. Calling case number 2334-3868. This is Cassandra Coakley versus Liddell Kinsey and occupants on forum. May I have appearances, please?
Yes, hey, how you doing?
Good morning, Your Honor. Matt Krager on behalf of the defendant Liddell Kinsey was present. Miss Cassandra Coakley, the pro per plaintiff, is also here, but she is muted.
All right, can you unmute Miss Coakley?
Yes.
And can you state your name?
Yes, good morning. My name is Cassandra Coakley.
Thank you. Good morning. All right, Mr. Krager, I'll let you lead the show here.
All right, Your Honor. We went to a breakout room and we came to a resolution where parties will enter into a conditional dismissal where parties will be converting this case to a termination of tenancy. Defendant shall vacate the property on or before June 5th of this year. No money shall be owing as of this particular point, and we are doing this under paragraph 4B.
All right. Is that your understanding, Ms. Coakley?
Yes.
All right. And Ms. Kinsey?
Yes, sir.
Does Mr. Krager have, does Attorney Krager have permission?
I couldn't hear. I hardly couldn't hear anything.
Yeah, does Mr. Krager have consent to sign your name on the conditional dismissal?
Yes.
And you understand there's no redemption amount, just an agreement to move by June 5th, 2023. And if you move by June 5th, 2023, this matter will be dismissed. Is that understood?
Yes, that's understood, sir.
All right, well, Ms. Coakley, I had to mute you because there was a little background noise, but I see you're nodding and you've already given your consent. All right, so the court entered this conditional dismissal. That concludes this matter. Thank you, Mr. Krager.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem. Have a great day.
All right, now.
Hey, Judge.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if they like they got me in a break room, but they left. I don't know if they like disconnected or if they gonna come back. It still say room 6, but I don't see nobody on there but me.
You keep asking. I see the button continues to pop up. I think that, who's your counsel? You have Attorney Phillips?
It's a guy with the eye patch.
Attorney Phillips? Yeah, Ted Phillips. So he's moving around, he's representing a lot of people. So he might be bouncing from one breakout room to another breakout room, talking to another attorney. So he'll be back around, or he'll invite you back into a breakout room. But if you all have talked, Ms. Hall, have you
Ms. Hall,
talked to? Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Ms. Hall, have you talked to Attorney Phillips regarding this?
I did, Your Honor, and both of the cases I have for this, for Cast Plaza, I'm gonna be requesting an adjournment because I can't get in touch with the manager. She's not there today, and I think there may be a resolution on both of them. I just need to verify that.
Okay, Mr. Brazier, are you in a rush? You need to go to work? You need to do something?
No, I'm not in a rush at all.
All right, well, sit tight for me. Mr. Phillips will resurface. He's moving around. And it's likely that your case will be adjourned so that we can get approval, so that parties can get approval for the resolution. So you heard the attorney from the other side. She just gave us an update. So we'll get all three parties together and call your case shortly, all right?
All right.
Thank you, Attorney Paul. And let's see if we can get Attorney Phillips in here. I'll call you adjournments. If not, I'll call him shortly. We're entering default territory. Is Kerry Washington here?
Have two ready, Your Honor.
Okay. Are those, is that 850 and 851?
Well, 835 is one, 835 is one of them.
Okay, 835. Calling case number 233435. This is Nueva Kinvey LLC versus Brenthia Waller, Latricia Williams, and all occupants.
Robert Visconti, P61756 for the plaintiff.
Morning, Your Honor. Ted Phillips, P35900 for the defendant, and Latricia Waller Williams, excuse me, is present in the courtroom, or was.
And good morning, Mr. Williams.
Yes, I'm present. Latricia Williams.
And the parties have came to an agreement that this would be a conditional dismissal. With a total amount owing of $1,990 to be paid by April the 28th. And it would be a 4B conditional dismissal, and plaintiff would agree to accept third-party payment.
That's correct, Your Honor.
And what is the amount? One more time.
$1,990.
$1,990 is the total amount to be paid on or before April 28, 2023 with 4B.
Correct.
All right. Can you press *6 to unmute Ms. Williams? All right.
I'm here.
Okay, thank you. Does Attorney Phillips have consent to sign your name on the conditional dismissal?
Yes, sir.
All right, well, the court is satisfied. Good luck, Ms. Williams. This concludes this matter.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah, the other one is 804 is ready. Mr. Callahan.
835.
You said 804?
Correct.
Yep. Calling case number 2334-3804 LT, Elite Real Estate Professional Management versus Michelle Johnson and occupants.
Kevin Callahan for plaintiff, P 78273.
Morning, Your Honor. Ted Phillips, P 35900 for the defendant, who is present.
Thank you.
Ms. Johnson, could you unmute?
Ms. Johnson,
Yes,
can you state your name?
Michelle Johnson.
Thank you, Ms. Johnson.
Your Honor, the parties have came to an agreement that a conditional dismissal will enter for the defendant to vacate in 30 days, that being May the 5th. It will be a 4B conditional dismissal. And the plaintiff will notify defense counsel if an order of eviction is applied for.
Okay, and
Is
this
that
was
correct, Mr.
original.
Callahan?
That's my understanding.
All right, and this was originally a termination of tenancy matter. Ms. Johnson, does Attorney Phillips have the consent? Does he have your consent to sign your name on this agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Well, the court is satisfied with the conditional dismissal. You must move by May 5th, 2023, or writ could issue without having to come back to court.
Okay.
That to be understood. You have a great day. Stay out of the rain, but enjoy the weather.
Thank you very much. Have a great one, guys. Thanks, Ted.
Okay. Take care.
Okay, Attorney Phillips. I want to put these adjournments on the record. I think 850 and 851 are likely to be adjourned.
Right, 850, okay, I have that one. I'm not.
And then 851, Jesse Baker. I'm not sure if that's yours, but.
He doesn't have an attorney. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, let's call 850 briefly. Calling case number 2334-3850. This is Cass Plaza, LDHA LP versus Ivan Brazier.
Dana Holpe, 77966 on behalf of the plaintiff.
Morning, Your Honor. Ted Phillips, P 35900 for the defendant.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I was going to request an adjournment. Attorney Phillips, I called the property and the manager's out today, so I wasn't able to discuss any kind of resolution with them. So if we can just try to do adjournment, possibly shortly.
Is April 12th too early?
No, the manager will be back tomorrow, so I'll talk to her soon.
All right. So let's come back. Mr. Brazier.
Yes, sir.
Can you state your name for the record?
Ivan Brazier.
Hey, excuse me, Mr. Brazier.
Yes.
The property manager is unable to give the thumbs up or the thumbs down on whatever was discussed. So we're rescheduling this matter for next week, April 12th at 10:01 a.m. I'll see you all back April 12th at 10:01.
Same courtroom?
Same courtroom, 436. Yes, sir.
April 12th, 10 o'clock? 10:01.
Yes, sir. You come at 10 with me.
Hang in the courtroom a minute. We're going to go in a breakout room after my next case, Mr.
Okay.
You hear that?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right. All right, Attorney Hall, get your other one too. Get you out of here. Calling case number 2334-3851 LT. This is Cass Plaza, LDHA LP versus Jesse Baker and all occupants on Davenport.
Dana Holpe, 77966 on behalf of the plaintiff.
Jesse Baker present.
No,
Thank you. Mr. Baker, are you driving right now?
no, sir, I'm not. I'm parked at school at my job.
All right.
Your Honor, we'd like to request a brief adjournment. I need to talk to the manager at the property about a potential resolution.
Is this the same property manager as the other property?
Yes.
Okay, so you think that April, what was it, April 12th?
Yes, that will work.
Okay. Can you make it back April 12th, Mr. Baker?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll see you all April 12th at 10:01.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.
You're welcome. Take care. Attorney Dyer. Good morning. In the breakout room, negotiating. That is the spirit. We are approaching the default qualification hour. Is Kerry Washington here? I'm Kerry Washington. Attorney Phillips.
1 second, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. Mr. Baerschot.
Yes, Your Honor. I believe Attorney Visconti and I are ready on a case.
Correct. It's Arlington Properties versus Harris, 42990.
Oh, I can't hear you.
Calling case number 233429990. This is Arlington Properties LP, Andrea Harris, and occupants, and all occupants. May I have appearances?
Morning, Your Honor. Robert Visconti, P61756 for the plaintiff.
And good morning again, Your Honor. Tom Barishai, P83642 on behalf of defendant Andrea Harris. Andrea, could you state your name for the record?
Andrea Harris.
Thank you, Ms. Harris. Thank you for being present today in court. Have parties reached a resolution?
So, Your Honor, go ahead, Mr. Baerschat.
So we're not quite resolved just yet, Your Honor. We're requesting an adjournment in 3 weeks if the court will grant it to allow us to iron out any remaining payments and get those paid.
Hold on.
By plaintiff's counsel, I can put this over to let's do it on May Day. May 1st. Is that enough time?
Your Honor, I think the parties would probably prefer to keep it in the month of April so we can keep the May payment out of it, if that's possible.
It's possible. We can make
Yep.
it possible.
Defense agrees with that, Your Honor.
All right. And Mr. Baerschat, Mondays and Wednesdays?
Yes, Your Honor. Thursdays if necessary as well.
Let's do April 26th.
Perfect.
And I'll see you all back April 26th. And let's do 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock?
9 o'clock.
Thank you. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Harris, I'll give you a call this afternoon. We'll go over all the finer points.
Okay,
Take care.
okay.
Have a good
Ready
one.
with the 10 o'clock, Your Honor.
All right. Let's see. Is this 964.
418 is the,
418. All right, I was close. Calling case number 2334-2418. This is William Dent versus Katrina Bill and occupants.
Your Honor, Mohammed Zahir, P number 5, 2020, appealing for the plaintiff.
20 Ted Phillips, P 35900 for the defendant who is present in the courtroom.
And Ms. Bill, can you state your name for the record?
Katrina Bill.
Thank you, Ms. Bill. And party
And the
worked
parties
out.
agreed to enter into a conditional dismissal with a 30-day move out. That would be May the 5th. And it would be a 4B.
The 4B checks, right?
Right, Mr. Zahir, that's correct, right?
Okay, and this was originally a termination of tenancy, so there is no redemption amount. 4B is checked on a conditional dismissal, which means, Ms. Bill, that in the event, all occupants don't vacate by May 5th, 2023, that a judgment will enter and a writ will enter without having to come back to court. But in the event parties do vacate by May 5th, no writ will be necessary, no judgment will be necessary. You understand?
Yes.
Okay, and secondly, does Attorney Phillips have consent to sign your name on the conditional dismissal paperwork?
Okay.
No, that's a question. Does he have, do you give him permission to sign your name?
Yes.
To the extent for this paperwork? Okay, the court is satisfied and we'll keep an eye out on the conditional dismissal. We'll receive it, sign it, and enter it as soon as possible. Thank you.
Your Honor.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Oh, you're welcome. Have a great day. Go ahead, Mr.
Your
Zion.
Honor, I have another case. I do not know if you call it or not. Can you check for me? Because it was scheduled for 10 o'clock and I thought Judge Kennedy, so I was in the courtroom of Judge Kennedy, and then I learned that the case was reassigned to Your Honor.
Yeah, everything from Judge Kennedy is coming to me just for further notice. She's getting first hearings. I've been getting only second hearings. That'll keep going until about June to help alleviate some of this backlog. Does anyone reside, to answer your question, I do have case number 2414. That is in this courtroom now. And I'll call.
I think Judge.
Go ahead, counsel. Hold on.
Your Honor, Mohammed Zahir, appeal number 5, 2020, appealing for the plaintiff.
Hold on 1 second, attorney. You froze up. Does anyone reside at 1250 Woodmere Street?
I think there's communication issue. I think there's communication issue, Judge. I couldn't hear you. Everything is frozen from your end.
Okay. No, it's not. Your signal, I can see your signal is yellow and red.
All right, well.
Working from the courtroom. Try removing the video. That usually helps.
We are, Judge. We are. Well, now it's good. I mean, I hear you now. That's open.
All right, great. Well, I'll call defaults an hour after you're 5 minutes premature, and I'll recall it.
Okay.
In 5. So let's take 5, and I'll put you on the default list.
Okay. Thank you.
Not a problem. You can keep your hand up. Actually, keep your hand up, Miss Adams.
Yes, we are ready for case number 23342-964.
Okay.
Yep.
sure. Calling case, let's see. Attorney Phillips talking to Mr. Brazier. Let's give it
Hello,
2 minutes.
excuse me.
Let's give it 2 minutes to see if he'll pop out. Yes, Mr. Peacock.
Yes, I was wondering if I have a case with you today. I got switched over the last court date, and I just want to make sure I'm in the right courtroom.
All right, who's the judge listed on your notice?
Unfortunately, I haven't received the notice for this hearing. I called down to see if there was a case, and there was one, but I didn't see which notice. Like, I didn't have a notice sent to the house.
All right. You have an ink pen,
Um,
a pencil, or something to write with?
Yep, yes, I do.
All right, because I have a docket, I have Mr. Jacquet, Judge Jacquet's docket as well, handy. To make sure, to cross-reference some of these names to see if you're in the right courtroom. And you are actually in his courtroom this morning. So I'm gonna give you a case number and a Zoom number. So when
Okay,
you
thank
Zoom,
you.
give them a case number. Case number 2239-6782.
6782. Okay, thank you so much.
Zoom code.
Okay, right.
You dial 360-436-0000 to get in here. Change the 436 to 538.
538.
So it's 360-538-0000.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, have a great day. All right.
Excuse me, Your Honor. This has been Ben Christensen, Attorney Ben Christensen with the United Community Housing Coalition. Just clarifying that I am on the case ending in 964 with Attorney Adams.
Oh, all right. So let's call it.
Great.
Calling case number 2334-2964. This is Maybe LLC versus Emmanuel Reeves and all occupants. Can I have appearances?
Allery Adams, P73324 on behalf of plaintiff.
Ben Christensen, P86268 on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor. Mr. Reeves, could you please state your name for the record?
Emmanuel Reeves.
Thank you, Mr. Reeves. Have parties worked out a resolution on this matter?
Yeah, we have, Your Honor. We have a conditional dismissal that parties both agreed to with a move out date of April 20th. Box 4B checked.
All right, and let's see. Is this being converted to a non-payment, to a termination of tenancy? Or is there still a redemption amount?
We didn't discuss that.
Yeah, we are agreeing that no finding of fact was determined by the court for either side and that all rights are reserved for both parties on future claims.
Okay, so if what's the total amount owed today as we?
Well, there's Your Honor, there's a slight dispute in the ledger that wasn't really quite cleared up. So parties agreed to just stipulate to this a move out date and to settle that at a later date if need be.
All right, all rights are reserved, are preserved. All right, I'll enter the condition of dismissal. Make sure you send it over to the court. This is an agreement to vacate by April 20th, 2023.
Correct.
Mr. Reeves. Mr. Reeves?
Yeah.
Do you understand that after April 20th, 2023, a judgment and a writ can be filed in the event you do not vacate.
Yeah.
Okay, and does Mr. Christensen have consent to sign your name?
Yeah.
Court is satisfied. Thank you, Attorney Adams. Thank you,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Christensen. Mr.
Thank you,
Reed,
everyone.
have a great day.
Same to you.
All right,
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, if I might, I'm just trying to get Ms. Lewis to join me in breakout room 8. Could you do that, Ms. Lewis, please?
Good morning, Ms. Luan.
Good morning. Thank you.
Mr. Marquez. We're gonna go Marchese and then Zara. And Mr. Spaniolo, is Jaleel Wilson here?
I don't see them, Your Honor.
Your
I
Honor,
believe
Jaleel
someone
Wilson, I
representing-
don't believe he is present. This is Eleanor Crajian with UCHC. I am here on his behalf.
Okay. All right. Have you talked to counsel, opposing counsel?
No, you put us in a breakout room if you'd like.
All right, sure. I'll put you in room number 7.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
And, okay. All right, let's pull 435. Calling case number 23342435. This is Water Edge Apartments versus Natasia Mosley and occupants at 3500 East Jefferson Avenue, Unit 103, the great city of Detroit. May I have appearances?
Your Honor, Danny Marchese, P75872 for the plaintiff.
Good morning. Ms. Mosley, Mr. and Mrs. Mosley, occupants at 3500 East Jefferson in Unit 103. Are you here? Are you present for court today? And the court will also note that there was no response on March 22nd or March 3rd for this case. Counsel, are you requesting a default judgment?
Yes, Your Honor, in the amount of $5,343.24.
All right. And are you requesting it's the statutory 10-day move out period?
Yes, Judge.
What does that put us at, April 17th?
Correct.
All right. So default judgment is granted in the amount of $5,343.24 with a pay or move out date of April 17th, 2023. That concludes this matter.
Thank you.
I believe it concludes all of your matters, Mr. Marchese. It was fast. Attorney Zion. Calling case number 2334214. Gerardo and Therese Iglesias versus all occupants at 1250 Woodmere Street in the city of Detroit. May I have appearances?
Your Honor, Mohammed Zahir, P number 5, 2020, appearing for the plaintiff.
Thank you. That signal is crystal clear. Does anyone reside at 1250 Woodmere? Oh, you do? Is style LG style 6 in the car? Or do you reside at 1250 Woodmere? If you reside at 1250 Woodmere, please raise your hand. I thought I saw a hand raised, but it may be someone just doing their hair. Let's wait until, Mr. Attorney Zara, we're gonna wait until the audio is connected in the event that this is the occupant of Woodmere. I don't think it is, but let's see. All right. Counsel, are you requesting a default judgment?
That's correct, Judge.
All right, and this is a termination of tenancy case. I do have, excuse me, a lease in the file. So default judgment is granted due to defendant's failure to appear, court having what it needs to enter the default judgment. There is service, there's proof of ownership. Defendant failed to appear on the 22nd of March as well. And defendant must vacate by April 17th, 2023, or writ may issue. Please submit the default to the court so we can sign it and get it back to you as soon as possible.
Thank you, Ron.
You are welcome. Take care. Attorney Wallace.
Your Honor, I'm all set and ready to go.
All right, Bianca Williams. Is Bianca Williams here? Bianca Williams. Let's see. Is that Bianca? I hope this is not Bianca Williams with the LG Style 6. Let's hope that it's not someone who is getting defaulted.
Yeah, I would be a little bit surprised if she does attend. She did not attend the hearing 2 weeks ago either, so I don't think that will be her.
Okay. Appreciate the confidence. Calling case number 23343831. This is the Home Store INC versus Bianca Williams and occupants on Bringard.
Your Honor, for the record, Stephen Wallace, P 32925 on behalf of the plaintiff.
Thank you. Is Bianca Williams present? Ms. Williams, if you are present, please make yourself known. Does anyone reside at 15211 Bringard in the city of Detroit? Counsel, are you requesting a default judgment?
I am, Your Honor. At this time, I would indicate to court there's currently due an owing, rents in the amount of $1,050. There are court costs and statutory attorney fees of $160. So the total amount due is $1,210. We would ask the court to issue the writ in a statutory 10-day period.
All right, defendant has failed to appear to the previous court date, also to this court date. Court will enter a default judgment in the amount of $1,210 to be paid by April 17th, 2023. Defendant may also vacate before April 17th, but in any event, after April 17th, if the $1,210 is not satisfied or paid to plaintiff, a writ may issue.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. Have a great day today.
All right, you too. Samsung. Who's on a Samsung? We have Attorney Doyle's. Is Destiny Hatcher here?
Ready with the 10 o'clock, Your Honor.
Okay, what's the?
8:02.
8:02. Okay. Calling case number 2-334-3802. This is Helen O. Dean Butler versus LaShonda Harris and LaShayla Kelly. May I have appearances, please?
Kevin Callahan for plaintiff, P78273.
Morning, Your Honor. Ted Phillips, P35900 for the defendant who is present. Ms. Harris, could you say your name?
LaShonda Harris.
Your Honor, the parties have came to an agreement that this would be a consent judgment for Ms. Harris to vacate in 21 days. That would be April the 26th. The parties have agreed that this is a voluntary move, that there's no finding of any violations by either party of the lease or any other regulations. And that's the total agreement. This is some sort of government regulated housing, it appears, and just to be safe, that's what the reason for the other terms, that it's very clear that there's no violations.
I have no issue with that, Judge. That's my understanding. My only question is 4A or 4B, Attorney Phillips.
No, this is a consent judgment, not a.
Oh, a consent judgment, even better. Okay, I can do that then.
All right. Okay, the court entered this judgment by consent to vacate. This is a termination of tenancy. This is a voluntary move upon the will of the tenant. And she agrees to vacate by April 26, 2023. And the court will note in the ROA that this is a voluntary move and no violations. Could you give me that language again?
No finding of any violations by either party of any
Okay, no finding.
lease or regulation.
Okay. Court note that as well in the ROA. Good luck, Ms. Harris. Is this Ms. Harris?
Thank you. Yes, I'm here.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Have a great day. You're welcome.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Excuse me, I apologize. I was supposed to be on your docket at 10 o'clock. My name is Yvette Ogden, and I have been sitting in Judge Kennedy's courtroom, and I just was informed that I was supposed to be in your courtroom. It says on the thing when I went to look up the court, Kennedy. So that's why I am late.
All right, let's see. What is your case number?
233-42968.
Is that 42968?
Yes.
You play the lottery?
No.
All right, well, I'm not a big gambler either, but out of all these cases that were defaulted, yours was not. So
Well, thank
take it
you.
as a blessing. All right, well, Attorney Doyle is being represented. I think, let's see who's covering for Attorney Doyle. I believe it was.
It's Callahan Law.
Attorney Callahan. I think he made, I'll check.
Okay.
I'll check. But, we have Destiny Hatcher and all occupants, Autumn Redmond.
I am here on behalf of Autumn Redmond.
Oh, you're the plaintiff.
Yes.
Okay. All right, well, maybe. Don't play the lottery.
No, I don't believe we have a defendant here, Judge.
Yeah, I think that's the case. Yeah, okay. All right. Is Destiny Hatcher here? Destiny Hatcher. Calling case number 2334-2968 LT. This is Autumn Redmond versus Destiny Hatcher and all occupants.
Kevin Callahan standing in for the attorney of record Dan Doyle, P78273 for plaintiff.
All right. Is Destiny Hatcher present? Does anyone reside at 12954 Metatol? 12954 Metatol. All right, counsel, you may proceed.
At this time, judge would ask for a default judgment for possession only, providing for 10 days to vacate the property. And the 10th day, it looks like, is April 17th.
I believe you are correct. This is originally a termination of tenancy case, so there is no redemption amount. Default judgment is granted. Parties, all occupants must vacate by April 17th, 2023, or writ may issue. That concludes this matter. You all have a great day.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank
Ms.
you.
Ogden.
Thank you.
Can we call my last default case ending in 805, Judge?
It's Carl Laurie here. Does anyone reside at 1231 West State Fair? Calling case number 2334-3805 LT. This is State Fair Apartments versus Carl Laurie.
Kevin Callahan for plaintiff, P78273.
All right. Is Kara Laurie here? Does anyone reside at 1231 West State Fair, Unit 309? All right, the court has not heard anyone respond to that address. No one seems to be here, and the court will also note that the defendant failed to appear in Judge Kennedy's courtroom on the 22nd of March, based on the notes in the file. Counsel, what is your pleasure?
At this point, Judge, we would ask for a default judgment to enter for possession only, as this is a termination case. The writ date would be April 17th.
Granted. Tenant must vacate by April 17th or writ may issue. Default judgment is granted.
Thank you, Judge. We will see you again.
All right. I will see you later. Counsel, Spaniolo.
Good morning, Judge Sabree. I was placed in a breakout room with counsel from UCHC, and she's advised that she's advice only. She's looking for her client. She's going back and forth, I guess, with Judge Kennedy's courtroom and trying to find him and locate him. So I'm amenable to waiting a little bit if you are.
I can wait. I can wait.
You're not going anywhere, right? Okay.
Anyway.
I'll hang tight. Thank you, Judge.
counsel.
Yes, Your Honor. If Mr. Horka is ready, we have had some discussions on 22395553.
Ms. Lyons? Yep.
Yes, Your Honor.
Right. Calling case number 22395553. This is Urban at Palmer Park versus Sheena Lyons and occupants.
Good morning, Joe Horka, P75969. I'm standing in for Mark Landa for the Monday.
And Suzanne Stepich Luan, P48702, Michigan Legal Services, for defendant Sheena Lyons, who is with us here in the virtual courtroom.
Thank you.
Ms. Lyons, would you unmute and state your name for the record, please?
Sheena Lyons.
Thank you.
Yeah, it sounds like Attorney Luan is going to be gathering some documentation that shows a dispute as to the balance. This was discussed at our last hearing, so I'm really hoping this is our last adjournment on this, but it sounds like there's a couple payments that the defendant's trying to indicate she's made that are not currently credited, as well as a potential payment plan she's discussed with my client and I'm not aware of. So we are seeking a 2-week adjournment, hopefully wrap this one up and finalize things.
Okay. Payments that need to be tracked down. Potential solution. See, April 19th, does April 19th work?
Your Honor, if possible, could we move it to the 20th? I am in a training on the 18th and the 19th.
Okay. Do I have anything? Oh yeah, I have a loaded up one. All right, April 20th will work. All right, I'll see you all back April 20th at 9:01.
Thank you, Your Honor. We're hoping we can get this resolved prior to that.
Okay, all right. And thank you, Mr. Orca. Thank you.
Thank you both very much.
Thank you. And Ms. Lyons, we'll talk soon, but you're free to go.
Good luck, Ms. Lyons. Calling case number 2334-2282. Rent-A-Gents LLC versus Kerry Washington and all occupants on bond.
Diane Wyrock on behalf of plaintiff, P 59773.
Thank you.
And
Kerry Washington,
Kiana
yeah.
Bonds, P number 78423, on behalf of Ms. Carrie Washington.
All right, and Ms. Washington. Ms. Washington,
I
present.
don't believe she's here.
All right, have you all had a conversation?
I'm sorry.
Have you talked
Okay.
to?
We had a conversation or email exchange yesterday, Your Honor.
Okay.
We did, but I actually need to speak with Attorney Rywark before we went on the record, if that's okay.
That'd be great
All right.
if you send me an invitation.
I have to have one of my co-workers do that for me.
I'll give you co-hosting privileges and you should have them now.
Thank you.
And just let me know when you're ready.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. Counselor.
Hi, Judge.
How you doing?
I'm okay. Thank you. Appears, counsel for, well, advice only counsel for the tenant or, defendant has not been able to locate him. She says she tried to, and she probably could tell you this, I'm sure she's here, attempted to email and call him. She said she spoke with him the other day, knew about a hearing today. This is a subsequent hearing and a non-payment.
Right, counsel. I'll call, are you all ready for me to call the case?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm ready.
On case number 23343839. This is DET Rentals One LLC and DTOP LLC versus Jaleel Wilson, occupants on Stout.
Good morning, Judge Sabree. My name is Paul Spagnuolo, attorney, P72366 on behalf of the plaintiffs.
Good morning, Your Honor. Eleanor Karagian with United Community Housing Coalition requesting permission to practice under MCR 8.120 under the supervision of Attorney Hillary Braley.
You have that permission.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So, Your Honor, this is, as I mentioned off the record, this is a subsequent hearing for a non-payment. Apparently, I guess counsel or law student had advised me that she had been speaking with her client. I don't know of any dispute of the amount that was or that's owed. She had mentioned to me that he had some issues with a window that couldn't open or was sealed. He stated that they were all windows, but my client is here and prepared to testify today. That's not the case. And in an email, she told me about some leaky pipes, which there was no notice to my client, none of which, in my modest opinion, would affect habitability. So he knew about the hearing today. He was at the first hearing. He got the date, and my notes reflect that Judge Kennedy advised us we would be in your courtroom and shared that courtroom number. So I don't know where he is today, but I respectfully would like to move for a default judgment. And I'd be more than happy to share the figures. Oh, sorry.
Your Honor, I would just like to add for the record that I had spoke with tenant Jaleel Wilson, and I have been trying to get him in the courtroom today, but I have been unable to do so. I did also check Judge Kennedy's courtroom to see if he was accidentally in there, and I also could not locate him.
Well, the court appreciates your efforts. What is the monthly rent? Is it still $10.95?
The monthly rent is still $10.95. And would you like me to share with you the balance?
Yes, please.
Okay, thank you, Judge. It's $4,675.00. And my costs are, $55 for the filing, $75 attorney statutory, process serving, $32.50 for a total of $162.50. And if my arithmetic isn't off, the total would be $4,837.50, Judge.
Looks accurate to me. Oh, the same much, but all right. 4837.50. And for the record, defendant was present at the last hearing. Counsel is present to represent defendant today. However, defendant has not been able to zoom in, or we haven't been able to locate Mr. Wilson. So the court is inclined to enter a default judgment for Mr. Wilson's failure to appear. But before I do, were there any preliminary negotiations between parties that would have led to different than a default judgment for this?
Great question, and that's why you're the judge. Yes. So sister counsel advised me and asked if we would be amenable to dismissing him without prejudice, a judgment by hearing for a vacate date of 30 days. Now, my client obviously, for obvious reasons, doesn't want to take it into May, but we would be willing to do the end of the month. I asked sister counsel, though, can you do that on his behalf without an appearance? And do you have authority? I didn't get an affirmative, Judge. So my concern is if we would agree to an end of the month vacate for all occupants, but I don't want him coming here the 12th hour. And I think everybody can appreciate that and say, I never agreed to that.
And in all fairness, I mean, the all occupants dismissal of named defendants is like a sweet solution that has helped out a lot of people. However, we've gotten some scrutiny for that as well, because it's more of a, it's not necessarily rooted heavily in the MCR and Michigan court rules, in my opinion. So, and without his consent, it would be difficult. I mean, without his appearance, I don't think we can execute that. I mean, I will say, I mean, parties are willing to.
I guess he could always.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I guess he can always do what we have a lot of people do, right? When we get to the writ, they file a motion to stay. I guess his remedy pursuant to the court rules would be to file a motion to set aside a default, prove a meritorious, good cause of meritorious defense, just like, you know, and everybody else.
Yeah, and I'm yet to deny a motion to set aside a default due to the confusion. So, counsel, what I will do, I'll enter the default with the move out date, payer move date of April 28th.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
And, you know, defendant preserves his right, as he would have anyway, to file a motion to set aside the default judgment, if that's appropriate, and we can get back in here and hash out anything if that's necessary. So
when I submit the proposed judgment, it'll be by hearing for a redemption date to April 28th for that full amount. And then if he files a motion to set aside the default, you would consider hearing it.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
And for the record, there is no waiver of the 56 days. Wasn't requested, and the court isn't going to waive it. So in the event, partial, let me ask you this, counsel. Will partial payment prevent the court from issuing a writ?
Would partial payment, well, according to the judgment, no, it would not. And I guess I'm a little concerned if we take it that far out and he waits to the 27th to file a motion. I mean, I respectfully, Your Honor, I would have to object to taking it out to a redemption date of the 28th if you're going to let him file a motion and set it for hearing and give us a reason why he wasn't here today.
Understood. So is our parties okay with the move out date of April 28th? Is that?
I am if we don't have to come back here on a motion to set aside a default, Judge, please.
Okay. All right. Well, the court stick to the judgment by hearing for a pay or vacate by April 28th, 2023. Payment will be $4,837.50 to be paid on or before April 28th, 2023.
Okay. Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Sister Counsel. Both of you have a wonderful holiday.
All right. You too.
Thank you.
Thank you for your efforts. What school? Are you still in law school?
I am a recent grad. I took the February bar exam.
Keep our fingers crossed for you.
Thank you.
I heard it's a toughie these days.
I passed the February bar. That was the one I did pass, so.
Have a good one, everyone.
So,
All right, take care.
thank
Take
you.
care.
All right.
You're ready for a 10 o'clock to be called.
Is it 450 or 282?
450, yeah.
Calling case number 2334-2450. This is Americole Inc. versus Wendy Houston and occupants.
Attorney Ethan Hill is here for the plaintiff, Your Honor. P84087.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Ted Phillips, P 35900, appearing for today. I cannot commit to beyond that, but I would ask that, well, Wendy Hill is present in the courtroom, so she needs to acknowledge. Ms. Hill,
Hi,
say
it's
your name.
Wendy Houston.
Wendy Houston, I'm sorry. Your Honor, we have met with Ms. Houston for some time, myself only about 5 minutes, another attorney from our office, from Michigan Legal Services rather, for a little longer than that, but this is not a run-of-the-mill eviction case. This is a person who's apparently been purchasing the property since 2004, previously had help from Step Forward, which was a Obama program, to what she thought nearly pay the property off. There seems to be a lot of questions about what's happened here. We're asking for an adjournment of 1 month so we can research the title records and also get a copy of the file. I would like to, if possible, get a copy of the file today because the court is going to be closed down the next couple of days. And if we're not able to provide legal assistance to her because it's beyond our capacity, we would try to find her another attorney that could take the case, but I cannot commit to beyond today, but that's my request.
Okay, and Attorney Hill?
Well, this is the first time this is being brought to our attention that there's other issues. This was a post foreclosure action. The redemption period has expired at this point, so we'd object to any further extensions, but we'll leave it in the hands of the court.
Just briefly, Your Honor, all we have to go on right now is the ROA and what the occupant has told us. So I can appreciate that there's a lot that has happened, and I sympathize with Mr. Hill's position there on that, but all we've been able to review is the ROA, and that tells us really nothing, other than this is a termination case.
Okay, and I would hate to enter a judgment today without allowing counsel to at least look into this. So let's not go out a month, but I can get you the file. I'll because this is a timely issue, we'll make sure that you get a copy of the file, and let's come back to see if there is something. And if there is, then we can do 2 hearings in the time we would have had setting it out a month. If that makes any sense.
Your Honor, just the only other point would be that in addition to the file, we need to get access to which we can, but the registered deeds records and go thoroughly through that, going back to the original mortgage. Ms. Houston indicates that there was a number of transfers along the way that she's concerned about. So there will be some research beyond just the file. I don't want to mislead the court.
Okay. I understand you all have a heavy docket, and let's see, what's today's date? I don't really want to go into May. Mondays and Wednesdays, Attorney Phillips?
Monday, Wednesday, or Thursday, whichever. It's not a Tuesday or Friday.
Let's come back on the 26th. I understand it's less than a month, counsel, but.
We'll do our best. Thank you, Your Honor. What time?
9:01.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
Ms. Houston, hang in there. Okay, we're gonna go in a breakout room.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. What time was that? Did you say 9 in the morning?
9 o'clock. Yeah, I said 9:01. I flagged my adjourned cases, but free to put 9 o'clock on it. Attorney Hill.
Okay, thank you. Thank you
That's
for
the
confirming.
26th. You all have a great day, and I'll see you back on the 26th.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, everybody.
You're welcome. And our party's ready on on Washington.
Yes, we are, Your Honor.
Good luck, Ms. Houston.
Thank you.
Well, calling case number 2334-2282. This is Rentigence LLC versus Kerry Washington and occupants on Vaughn.
Diane Wyrock on behalf of plaintiff P 59773.
Yeah, Bonds, P number 78423 on behalf of Ms. Washington.
Thank you, Ms. Bonds and Ms. Wyrock. Have parties worked out a resolution in this matter?
Yes, we have, Your Honor. We have agreed to a judgment by hearing against all occupants, dismissing Ms. Washington. She can either pay or move within 30 days. The total amount owing, including court costs, is $9,312.50.
And 30 days will put us out to
May 3rd.
May 3rd? Okay.
this would be, we have mutual consent for this removal of the name, correct?
Yes.
All right. So court entered this judgment by hearing for the amount of $9,312.50 to be paid on or before May 3rd, 2023. Furthermore, Ms. Kerry Washington's name will be dismissed, as this will be entered as an all occupants judgment. And for the record, I have mutual consent on the removal of the named party and the all occupants entry for the judgment. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Ms. Bonds.
Thank you, Attorney Ryback.
That concludes our docket this morning.
Miss
Thank you,
Houston, oh, I'm so sorry. Miss Houston, can you join the breakout room for a quick minute?